This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1968, When Just Love Your Body is Stupid Advice, by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com, and I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, happy Monday, and welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. And don't forget, we have lots of shows covering a bunch of topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily in any podcast app to find them. And with that, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. When Just Love Your Body is Stupid Advice, by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com. When it doesn't work is the short answer, but there's more to it. You should move your body frequently, preferably including strength training as part of this regimen, and eat well because you love your body, not because you hate it. Work out because you love your body, not because you hate it, is a powerful motto everyone should declare with force. I don't know who said it first, but I've witnessed the profound effect it has and experienced it personally. Loving your body and choosing to become the best version of yourself instead of constantly finding something to fix is empowering and provides freedom from self-hatred. But sometimes, just love your body is stupid advice, and I've realized this recently. More specifically, work out because you love your body and not because you hate it should be considered an achievable goal, not something to add to today's to-do list that you can check off with ease. It's a tedious process for many, not a simple mindset change. This is why I'm a fanatic of strength training and encourage everyone to include it in their weekly routine. Strength training is a tremendous tool that can help you love your body, but it's not a quick fix solution. There's a strong possibility you dislike something about your body. Maybe it's your stomach, cellulite on your butt, arms, or another part you glare at with disdain when looking in the mirror. Society has conditioned us to view our bodies critically and ruthlessly, and we're encouraged to strive toward better standards of beauty. So yes, saying you should work out because you love your body, not because you hate it, makes sense. You should definitely do it. But problems arise when you're not able to do that right away. Telling someone who has been displeased with their physical appearance for years, even decades, to love their body and stop hating it can cause more harm than good. During a recent consultation, my client made this statement, quote, "Nia, I know I should strength train because I love my body, because it's mine and it allows me to do incredible things, but I'm still disgusted with certain areas of my body. What's wrong with me?" This is when just love your body is stupid advice. It's not always that easy. When someone fails to apply this mentality, they think there's something wrong with them, and that's simply not true. They still don't like their body, and they feel like a failure. We can't simply tell people, just love your body, and expect them to immediately change. It's no different than telling someone who is drowning in debt to just stop accruing more debt. These outcomes don't happen immediately. Proper steps must be taken. Loving your body is a process. Doing things like working out and eating well because you love your body and not because you hate it may be more of a process than an immediate solution. If you don't like how your body looks and you work out exclusively for the purpose of fixing your flaws, a better approach would be to begin with a question. How can you get to the point that you work out and eat well because you love your body and you want to discover and be proud of the wonderful things it can do? Specifically, what actions must you take to reach that milestone? The answers to those questions will take you from working out because you're not happy with your body to doing so because you love it. Here are some helpful actions to get you started. Focus on your performance, not your flaws. This is where my journey began almost a decade ago. I put on over 25 pounds as a result of binge eating and other disordered eating habits. I hated my body and desperately wanted it to change, so my workouts were about burning calories and punishing myself for a recent binge. This only made things worse, and I knew something had to change. That something was no longer working out for the purpose of burning as many calories as possible, or because I hated my stomach. Instead, I vowed to make my workouts about one thing, doing a little better each time I repeated a workout. To help this new goal along, I avoided looking in the gym mirrors during my workouts. It was no longer battling my reflection. I was battling my training log. It was no longer about burning calories and chasing a future leaner body. It was about improving my body's physical abilities and doing my best on any given day. I forced myself every workout to transfer the focus and energy I previously put on hating how I looked into increasing my strength. Gradually over time, this made me love my body and appreciate it more than I ever had before. My workouts became solely about being the best version of myself. Commit to practicing this powerful principle, and great things will happen. Some days are better than others. Most days I strength train and eat well because I love my body, but there are days I feel like I'm retaining enough water to fill a children's swimming pool, and when I look in the mirror, I don't have the most positive thoughts, like, if I get poked by a sharp object, I'll burst like a balloon. Loving your body is not an all or nothing thing. Some days will be better than others. The goal should be to have more good days than bad days. When bad days happen, accept them as part of the process and don't get emotionally invested in them. Know they're only temporary. Do what you can to make the next day better. Simplify your health and fitness regimen. Many who struggle to reach the I work out because I love my body state of mind have something in common. The way they eat and work out is too complicated. Instead of following proven principles that fit into their lifestyle, they attempt, unsuccessfully, to revolve their life around what someone has convinced them is the best way. This leads to diet hopping, starting a program that's too grueling to sustain, and shame from giving up, yet again, on another program. It's not their fault or yours. Much of the information nowadays needlessly complicates the process and contributes greatly to the mind-boggling BS of health and fitness. Get back to the basics. Master the proven principles. Do them repeatedly for months and months. Important side rant. Here's the painful truth for many, but this must be said. They say they're doing the right things repeatedly, but they're not. They say they need more advanced information, but they don't. Making good food choices consistently and strength training 3 times per week requires effort. You're not always going to want to do these things, but I can't help you love your body unless you apply the information I'm giving you. Do it, repeatedly, even when you don't feel like it. Doing the right things for 1 week and then reverting back to bad habits the next isn't going to cut it. Do them daily. If you can apply the work out because you love your body, not because you hate it principle today, then do it. But if you're part of the crowd that finds that easier said than done, that's fine. Remember, this is a process that requires practice, persistence, and a hefty dose of patience. This is your journey toward loving your body, and it may take you longer than others, or you may reach that goal very quickly. It doesn't matter, so don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Take consistent action starting today to make that mantra your reality. You just listened to the post titled, When Just Love Your Body is Stupid Advice by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. I have a question. What if we worked out regularly with the goal of improving each day, just as Nia said, and let the consequences of that play out? Let me try saying that another way. If we work out regularly with the aim of improving our performance, even just slightly every day, wouldn't a natural response to that be not only improved fitness, but likely a better physique as well? Probably, right? So if our why for staying active shifts from look better in the mirror to just improve a little each day, we refocus our attention on performance, not our looks. And when we do that, we likely won't have those same ups and downs and frustrations that come from focusing our attention on our looks either. That's why this approach is so much better overall. All right, that'll do it for today. I hope you have a great start to your week, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.